You guys, I am someone that I have to have these. Like, I have to have these with me. I always have them in my purse or just wherever I go. I have to have them with me, and those are... Hey guys, it's KJ from Disney Mom Life. Welcome or welcome back. Today I'm going to be sharing with you what is in my Disney park bag. So now I am a mom of two, soon to be three, and my Disney park bag sort of doubles as my park bag as well as my Disney diaper bag, or just my Disney toddler bag. So today I'm going to be taking you through everything that is in there. I recently did a video on my ultimate toddler packing list. So if there's something that you don't see in here, it's probably on my packing list. I might have it in the stroller, which I also have a video on how I set up my stroller, so you guys can check that one out too. But if there's something that may not be in here, it's probably because I keep it in my stroller, or I might keep it in my fanny pack. So that said, if you guys like today's video, if you guys like Disney content, I would really love to have you guys subscribe. If you are new here, we do a lot of Disney videos every single Wednesday, and throughout the summer we're going to be doing them on Tuesday and Wednesday. We also do Disney cruise videos every single Sunday, and then we do shop with me videos and home decor, homemaking videos on Thursdays and Fridays. So as we're getting into the fall and Christmas season, yes, I'm saying fall because I have already done fall shop with me videos. That's just the nature of the game. So just know when I do my shop with me's and my home decor videos, my shop with me's, I always point out whatever Disney items I can find. And then for my home decor, homemaking type videos, I have a ton of Disney decor. So you'll see a lot of that as well. Now, without further ado, let's get into what's in my Disney park bag because I have a lot in here. So to start, this is my Disney park bag. It is a Vera Bradley backpack, and it really works really well. I've had this one, I think I've been using this one the last like year or two. So I'm a big fan of the Vera Bradley backpacks. They're like super durable and they seem to be long lasting. So let's just dive right in because I got a lot of stuff. So the first thing I want to show you is on the back, I have a toy clip which I attach to the bag. Sometimes I take this off and I put this in the stroller if the kids have some kind of toy or something that I want to keep on there, or like a snack cup or something like that. But if it's not in use, it stays in my park bag, or I just have it if I want to clip something onto the bag. And then next up I have this little carabiner here. You guys can see a little carabiner. And on it I have my reusable straws. So they're all Disney. Also, if you are going through security, it's really easy to just clip them off, so I don't have to worry about that setting off security, like the alarm when you go through security when you get into the parks. So that's one reason I keep them outside. And then I also have on here this water bottle clip. I rarely use it. I just have it in case we happen to use a plastic water bottle or something, but it does come in handy if we, for the rare times that we do use a plastic water bottle, it'll just clip right on here and it can hang on the bag as opposed to somewhere else. So that's the outside of my bag. Now, let me show you the pockets. So it does have a pocket over here. It has a pocket over here. And then it has a front zip here, another bigger front pocket here, and then it has the main pocket here. So in the side pockets, I actually do keep the kids' water bottles. I don't have them in here right now, but we did just get back from Disney, so most of the items are in here, but things like their water bottles I took out to wash and clean and whatnot. So that is what goes in the side pouches right here, are the kids' water bottles. So now let's move to the front small pocket. So in the front pouch here, I have a bottle of alcohol, because you always need that. Then I have in this little pouch here, these are my, if you're a vlogger, like I am, I have extra camera batteries. I have my lipstick, so just whatever color I happen to be wearing that day, I keep it in there. I will say I rarely ever need to reapply. This is the Maybelline Superstay Matte ink, and maybe once in a blue I have to reapply, but I always have it just in case. Next, another vlogging thing, I have my Mickey ring light, so when I am vlogging at night, I just clip this onto my camera and it's a small ring light. Next, I have these stroller clips, which again, if you want to see how I use them, I show you guys all that in my how I set up my stroller video, but I use these on my stroller, so I have just like a bunch of extra ones in here. And then the last thing that I keep in my front pouch is gum, because if you guys didn't know, Walt Disney World does not sell gum, at least not in the parks, because they don't want to have an issue with people spitting out their gum and all that kind of stuff. So make sure you bring your own gum, but that's where I keep my gum. Next up, we're gonna go through my bigger pocket. So in here, I keep my GoPro, which I really only ever use my GoPro in Disney World. I got it for our Disney cruise, which if you guys have not checked out those videos, make sure you go check those out. I typically only use it for the pool, so that's what I had it in there for. But I just want to have it just in case, because in case the kids are going in the splash pad at Magic Kingdom, or you know, somewhere we're gonna get wet, a ride we're gonna get wet, like, you know, the former Splash Mountain or the soon to be Tiana ride, you know, just always good to have. Then next up in the front pouch I have a pen to go with my autograph book here, or Winnie's autograph book, so keep that in there. Next up I have a brush. It's just a small brush because it's just easy to carry around. A small brush for, you know, for me to use, for Winnie to use. It's just nice and easy and it fits in my bag really well. Next in that pouch are earplugs, just because fireworks or loud noises, I just like to have a spare set of earplugs just in case I need them. And then finally in that front pouch I do have the kids' sunglasses. These are my son's, and I also have a pair for Winnie. Now on to the big pouch. I actually have several pouches within this large pouch, but I'll get to it. So the first thing I'm going to show you, I have hats for myself and the kids. So this is the hat that I took on our last trip, and then I just have a hat for each of my kids. The next item I have is this little vlogging camera. It's Winnie's little vlogging camera. It's very tiny. If you guys didn't see my pack with me video, I talk all about it there. But I saw this on YouTube. One of my YouTube friends, Pixie Dustin Mom, her little girls have it, and I had to have it. And we took it on our last trip for the first time, and Winnie loved it. Like, she loved it. It takes pictures, it takes videos, so I think it was like 30 bucks. Next, I have a couple of muslin blankets. Those, again, if you want to know exactly how I use them, I show you in my stroller video how I set up my stroller, but I do always keep muslin blankets regardless of the season. We go throughout the year, different times, you know, different seasons throughout the year, and I either use them really to block the sun, or, you know, if the kids need an extra blanket, but these are really great to have. I always keep a little bag, like this actually is a bag in my bag, so it's nice because it folds up to like a little pouch. It is a Stony Clover pouch bag from Target, and I just like to have this in case we need an extra bag, like if we bought merchandise, or if we want to throw the fans in it, if they're, you know, not on the stroller for whatever reason. I just always like to have a little bag with me. Here are Winnie's sunglasses. I mentioned I had them, but they were in a different pouch. But sometimes things get moved around, but I do have sunglasses for Winnie here. And then, okay, you guys, I am someone that I have to have these. Like, I have to have these with me. I always have them in my purse, or just wherever I go, I have to have them with me. And those are like the little floss picks. I have to have them. I'm just someone that needs them all the time. So I always have those in my park bag. Next up is sunscreen. So this is the one that we used on our last trip. And then to go with my sunscreen, I have a makeup brush, because that is how I apply my kids' sunscreen and my sunscreen. So that is my sunscreen makeup brush. I'm gonna go into my first pouch. So my first pouch is this one here. And that is my dining pouch. I have these triangular crayons. So the reason I have triangular crayons is because they don't roll off the table. So just a little tip there. And then also, this is like my food entertainment bag. I just have a coloring book, and then I have one of these things for Winnie to color. So it just really depends. Every trip I change it out, but this is what I had on our last trip, just so they have stuff to entertain themselves while we're waiting to eat our food. And speaking of food, here's my food pouch. So these pouches, by the way, I got on Amazon. So in my food pouch here, I have reusable placemats. So these unfold like so. And then they actually have like little like tape over here, and you would just tape them to the table. They easily come on and off, like they don't ruin the table or anything, but they're just mats, so that either if your kids are small enough where they are eating off the table, they're eating off the mat, or it's just like to sort of keep your place just a little bit cleaner. And also it's just less things for your kids to touch and, like, you know, get their hands dirty on, germs, whatever. So I have those. And then next in my food pouch bag, I have silicone bibs. I prefer the silicone ones. I think they are the easiest to clean. I do think they are pretty compact. I have two because both my kids. So I have those. And then I have silverware, because as far as I know, now if you know something different, please let me know in the comments down below. But as far as I know, they don't have silverware for little kids. I feel like some people have told me they do, but every time I've asked, they've never had it. So anyway, I bring my own silverware for the kids. So this way they have their tiny forks and spoons and things that they need. In my next pouch, I have mini ears. These are just the mini ears that I had on our last trip. I just rotate them out, whichever ones I have. These are just from Amazon, but I have a whole bunch. I happen to have two in here because when I can, I will pack a pair for me and for Winnie. So I just put them in their own pouch so that they don't really get damaged. My next pouch, I'm not going to open it, but if you guys can see, well, I'll just show you. I'll peek inside. It's Winnie's extra outfit. So here's an extra outfit for Winnie. So it just has a t-shirt, shorts, and socks in there. If it happens to be colder, I'll use a bigger pouch, but this one worked fine because her little outfit fit in here. So that's the next pouch. And then the same thing for my little guy. He has a little pouch as well. So in here, I just have shorts, t-shirt, socks. That's it, because this was a warm weather trip. But again, if you were going when it was colder, you'd obviously have to pack accordingly. And so when we went in December, this past December, it was actually pretty cold. Well, cold for Florida. I mean, I'm from New York, so it wasn't, like in Paris, it wasn't that cold, but for Florida, I think it was in like the 60s, like low 60s, which feels cold in Florida. So I had, you know, like a bigger Ziploc that I use because I actually got these pouches. These are a relatively new purchase. I digress. But point is, this is an outfit, extra outfit for my little guy. And then moving on to, not a pouch, but a Ziploc bag. So this is sort of like my, what do I have? I'll just show you guys. I have a couple of these Ziplocs. I have tissues. I have Clorox wipes. I have more tissues, Disney themed tissues. Can't have enough tissues. Then I have some wet ones. And then the last thing I have in this one are just antibacterial wipes. So I keep all of these things in a Ziploc bag. Maybe at some point I'll move them to a pouch, but these Ziploc bags are from Target and they have like the zip across and they held up pretty well. In my next Ziploc bag, now this is mostly stuff for me. So as you can see, I have things for myself and for my kids. So for me, I have this little travel deodorant with me because it's Florida and it's hot and I just like to have deodorant with me. I have more tissues apparently. I have Band-Aids in here. This is sort of, I guess, maybe more of like my first aid type, I guess, bag. I have a little first aid, like urgent care thing in here. And this just has more Band-Aids. It has alcohol wipes and hand sanitizer. And it has like a little topical cooling gel for if you get sunburned. There's just like a bunch of little travel things in here. I think I have like an anti-itch thing in here too. I have all of those little packets in there. Then I have some shout wipes because especially with toddlers, things happen, you get stains. So I have those. I have some like little travel Peptos. If you guys can see like little Peptos there because I'm getting an upset stomach. I have eye drops because, like, I don't know guys, I just always like to be prepared. So I have some eye drops. And sometimes my makeup bothers me, so I just like to have eye drops on hand. Just drop them in, or if my eyes are dry, because sometimes they get that way. I do, guys, I have so much random stuff in here. I have a small nail file in here. And to go along with the nail file, I do have nail glue. It says super glue, but this is from Dollar Tree, and it actually, like on the little box, it shows you can use it for your nails. So this is the glue that I use for my nails. I do use press-ons, if you guys didn't know. If it's gonna focus on my nails, here are my nails right now. They are Impress Nails. No, it's not sponsored though. Impress Nails, Kiss Nails. If you ever want to sponsor me, I've been using your nails for, well, I don't even know, like 5 years, something like that. I had them on my wedding, my honeymoon, all that. So I just like to have glue in case like somehow they got caught or whatever, and if you know, you know. And that's it for this Ziploc bag. The next thing I have is an umbrella, and it's a tiny little umbrella. It comes in this case here. It's a very compact umbrella, as you can see. I like that it has a little case. It also has a handle, like if you wanted to, I don't know, wear it as like a purse. You can do that too, but I just keep it in here. All right, we're almost done, guys. So next I have just a bunch of ponchos. These are like Dollar Tree ponchos. I just always like to have them, you know, sometimes we wear them on Splash, like back when Splash was open, just if I didn't feel like getting wet, if it was like cold and nighttime and like the sun wasn't gonna dry you and it wasn't hot enough. So I have those. And then I have a cooling rag, which usually John uses this, but it's the kind that you just like wet and, you know, keeps you cool. And speaking of keeping cool, I have my own fan. So this is my fan. The kids have stroller fans, but this is my fan. And then I also have some hand and face wipes, which I know I showed you some other wipes, but I have these as well. And then next I keep Ziploc bags in my bag. There's only one here and it's a little worse for wear because it was just like in the bag. But this is the Ziploc bag that actually like housed the other Ziploc bags. But I use them all. Like I said, we just got back from Disney, so that's why there's some missing. But I always have Ziploc bags with me, whether, you know, we have a snack and the kids don't finish it, or wet clothes, or whatever it is. I just like to have these, you know, on hand. And then I have just a couple of other just like pouches I keep in there. So again, wet clothes, soiled clothes, just stained clothes, or whatever. I just like to have the pouches just as like, if we need them for something. So food wouldn't go in these. I'd put food in Ziplocs, but this would be more for like if the kids got ice cream on their shirts or something like that, and that's what I would store them in. So that is everything in my Disney park bag. A couple of things to note. Now, I did say this was like my Disney park bag / my kids' Disney park bag. You're probably wondering where are the diapers and wipes. I actually have a separate pouch for that. I think it's a men's grooming bag. I don't know where I came upon it, but I have it, and that's where I keep my kids' wipes, diapers, diaper cream, the little spatula, whatever, all of the kids' diaper needs I have in that, and that hangs on the back of our stroller. And it's just easier to keep separate than to keep it in here. Mixed diaper change is so much easier, and this way, like, John and I can, you know, sometimes John will do it, sometimes I'll do it, so it's just easy to just hand him the diaper pouch, or for me to grab it off the stroller as opposed to having to open my bag and pull it out. And anyway, so that's why that's not in there. And then another thing, I also carry a fanny pack. So, and no, I don't do it the crossbody way. If you guys know me, if you follow me, you know I'm not a fan of that. You do you if that's your style. I personally do not like it. So I wear the fanny pack the old-fashioned way. And in my fanny pack, I keep my wallet and both of my phones. So that's basically all I keep in there. And maybe sometimes my sunglasses. But I do have like a pouch on the back of the stroller, so sometimes things end up in there. But basically my wallet and both of my phones stay in there. So that is, I think those would be the only things that would be missing that you guys would be like, where is that stuff? So anyway, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you got some ideas on what to pack in your park bag for yourself, for your little ones, and you know, now you get to see what I have in my park bag. So with that said, if you guys liked today's video, if you like Disney videos, if you want to see more Disney videos like this, I would love to have you guys subscribe if you are new. I would love to have you give this video a big thumbs up to help spread the word about our channel, to get it in front of other Disney loving folks. And with that, I will see you guys real soon. Bye.